Okay, now take the question number 2 on the rule of addition of derivative. On the rule of addition, derivative of addition of two functions. Let us take question number 2 now. Let y is equal to let y is equal to function. So it is not necessary to write let. Okay, just we write here derivative of find derivative of function is given y is equal to, just find derivative of y is equal to, my function is e raised to x. My function is e raised to x plus e raised to x plus a raised to x. Okay, simple functions. Okay, standard functions. So we write the answer of this question. So let us take again u is equal to e raised to the power x and v is equal to a raised to the power x. Okay, now let us, therefore our given function will look like this. Y is equal to y is equal to y is equal to u plus v, and by definition of, and take a derivative, and so this implies the derivative of function y is equal to derivative of u with respect to x plus derivative of v with respect to x. Okay, now we write the derivative of each function. Derivative of u with respect to x is, u function is here, and its derivative we know that it is e raised to the power x, plus v, derivative of v with respect to x, v function is here, and its derivative we know that it is a standard function, and its derivative is a raised to x into log of x. So this is the derivative of function y with respect to x, and that function y is the addition of two functions, e raised to x and a raised to x. So this is the way of writing the derivative of addition of two functions. Let us go to the question number 3, and in this third question we again write derivative of function y is equal to function is given to you, and that function is suppose x raised to the power 5 minus x raised to the power 5 minus uh, minus suppose 3 times e raised to the power x, suppose. Okay, so this is the function. Now see here, we have to find the derivative of this function y. We write the answer, and let us take let u is equal to x raised to the power 5, v is equal to 3 times e raised to the power x. Okay, now my function y becomes u minus v, and again we write the derivative of the function y like this: derivative of u with respect to x minus derivative of v with respect to x. Okay, with respect to x. So see here, it is equal to So derivative of u, u function is x raised to the power 5, and its derivative is 5 times x raised to the power 5 minus 1 minus derivative of function v is I will write here 3 is a constant, take as it is, and we write the derivative of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x. Okay, so this is scalar multiplication rule that we have seen earlier. Okay, so scalar we keep as it is, and this is a function, we take a derivative of this function. Okay, scalar multiplication rule. So after simplifying, it is x 5 into x raised to the power 4 minus 3 e raised to the power x. So this is dy by dx. Okay, so this is the way of writing derivative of subtraction of two functions. Now let us go to the rule number second. Okay, next rule, not second, I am writing rule number 2 or next rule. Okay, so rule of multiplication, rule number 2. We write scalar multiplication first. Okay, scalar multiplication, scalar multiplication. Okay, in this rule, first of all we state the rule. Okay, rule is if y is equal to k times u, where u is a function of x and k is constant. Okay, constant, and what is u? U is function of x. Okay, then how to write derivative of y with respect to x? It is equal to k, keep as it is, and as it is a constant, and we write derivative of u with respect to x. So this is the rule of scalar multiplication for derivative, rule of derivative for scalar multiplication. Okay, now based on this, let us take two problems. Write down question number 1. Find derivative of find derivative of function y is equal to, suppose my scalar is 8 and function is x raised to the power 6, suppose. Okay, x raised to the power 6. X raised to the power 6. Now write the answer. Write the answers here. Let k is 8 and u is x raised to the power 6. Okay, so my function y becomes like this, k times u. Okay, and therefore its derivative with respect to x is equal to k as it is into derivative of u with respect to x. It is equal to k is 8 and derivative of u with respect to x, I will write it into the bracket. So derivative of u with respect to x is 6 times x raised to the power 6 minus 1. So if we simplify this, 8 into 6 is 48 into x raised to the power 5. So this is the derivative of scalar multiplication of a function. Okay, let's go to one more question. Question number 2 on this rule. Find derivative. Find derivative of function y is equal to suppose it is 100 into e raised to the power x. Okay, so what will be the derivative of this function? We write the answer, and let us take, let k is equal to 100 and u is equal to e raised to the power x, so y is equal to k times u, and we know that the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to constant k, as it is k is a constant, it is 100 now, that's why it is constant. And we write the derivative of u with respect to x, so here k means 100 and derivative of u with respect to x, u function is here, and its derivative with respect to x is e raised to the power x. So derivative of given function y is dy by dx is equal to 100 times e raised to power x. Okay, see here. So this is the way of writing the derivative of scalar multiplication of a function. Now go to the rule number third, rule of multiplication. Okay, go to the rule number 3. Rule 3, multiplication of functions. Multiplication of function. Okay, and rule is, if y is a product of two functions u and v, where u and v they are functions of x, then the rule for differentiation of this function dy by dx is equal, then derivative of function y is equal to u into derivative of v with respect to x plus v into derivative of u with respect to x. Okay, so this is the way of writing rule. So rule says that first function keep as it is and take a derivative of second function. So suppose this is my first function and this is my second function. So here this is first function, this is second function. Okay, so rule says that take a derivative of first function keep as it is and take a derivative of second function, plus this second function keep as it is and take a derivative of first function. So this is the rule in words. Okay, now let us take one question. Let us take one question. Okay, question based on it. Question is, write down question, find derivative. Find derivative of function y is equal to, now just take a product of two functions. Okay, e raised to the power x into log of x. See here, this is the product of two functions, e raised to the power x, and second function is a log x function. Okay, so we write the answer of this question now. Okay, so let us take u is equal to e raised to the power x and v is equal to log of x. Okay, these are the two standard functions. Now our function y will look like this, u into v. Okay, and therefore its derivative of y with respect to x is equal to u function as it is into derivative of v with respect to x plus v function as it is into derivative of u with respect to x. Okay, and it is equal to u function is as it is means okay, I will write is equal to u function as it is means e raised to x as it is, into bracket we have to write the derivative of function v plus v function as it is means log x function as it is. Okay, and into bracket we write the derivative of u. Okay, so derivative of v with respect to x, v function is here and its derivative with respect to x is 1 upon x plus log x into derivative of u with respect to x, u function is here and its derivative is e raised to the power x. Okay, so finally we write the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to, so I can write like this, 1 upon x into e raised to the power x plus e raised to the power x into log of x. Okay, so this is the derivative of given function. Okay, let us take one more question based on this rule. Question number 2. Find derivative. Find derivative of function y is equal to, and that function is suppose it is x raised to the power 10 into into I want one function that is 5 raised to x, suppose. Okay, so see here, this is also a product of two functions, first function and second function, and we have to find the derivative. Okay, so write the answer, we have to find the derivative. Okay, so let us take u is equal to x raised to the power 10 and v is equal to 5 raised to x, u and v function. Okay, now we write, therefore our function y becomes u into v and its derivative dy by dx is equal to derivative of u with respect to x plus derivative of v, sorry, it is a product rule and I'm writing addition rule. Okay, so dy by dx is equal to u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. So this is the product rule, and in the next line we write dy by dx is equal to u function as it is, means x raised to the power 10 as it is, into derivative of v function. V function is here and its derivative is 5 raised to x into log of x. Okay, now plus sign, v function as it is 5 raised to x into bracket I will write derivative of u with respect to x. So u function is here and its derivative is 10 into x raised to the power 10 into x raised to the power 9. Okay, so after simplification what we get is x raised to the power 1 minute. Okay, write down x raised to the power 10 into 5 raised to the power x into log of x plus 5 raised to the power x into 10, 1 minute, I'll write first 10 into 5 raised to the power x into x raised to the power 9. So this is the derivative of function y with respect to x. Okay, so this is Okay, these are the two examples on based on the derivative of product of two functions. Now let us go to the next rule, rule number 3. Okay, so I think rule number, there must be a rule number 4. Okay, and division rule. Okay, rule of division rule. Rule number 4, rule 4, division rule, derivative of division. Alright, derivative of division. Derivative of division. Okay, so rule is very simple. Rule says that if y is a division of two functions u upon v, where v function is non-zero function, okay, then the derivative u and v are functions of x, then derivative of y with respect to x is equal to the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to v into derivative of u with respect to x minus u into derivative of v with respect to x divided by v square. Okay, so this is the rule of rule of differentiation of division of two functions. Okay, so based on this, let us write question number 1. Question number 1, find derivative of function y is equal to let's take a function x raised to 5 upon e raised to the power x. So now see here, this is the division of two functions. Okay, now let us write the answer. And let u function is equal to x raised to the power x and v function is equal to e raised to the power x. Okay, therefore our function y will look like u upon v, quotient of two functions. Okay, and therefore its derivative dy by dx is equal to v times derivative of u with respect to x and minus u times derivative of v with respect to x and whole divided by v square. Okay, so it is equal to, now we write one by one. Now u function is e raised to the power x, okay, into derivative of u with respect to x. Its derivative with respect to x is 5 times x raised to the power 4. Now all of you know how to write derivatives, because there are some standard functions and whose derivative how to write that that you know now. Okay, now u is x raised to the power 5 as it is, and I will write the derivative of v function with respect to x. So v function is here exponential function and its derivative is e raised to the power x, and whole divided by v square means e raised to the power x its square. Okay, so finally we write the derivative of y with respect to x after simplification. Dy by dx is equal to, just try to simplify this. This is 5 times x raised to 4 e raised to the power x minus x raised to the power 5 into e raised to the power x and e raised to the power x square again we can simplify this thing. Dy by dx is equal to, so from the numerator we take outside e raised to the power x, so inside the bracket 5 into x raised to the power 4 minus x raised to the power 5 whole divided by e raised to the power x and its square. In the next step we cancel this e raised to the power x, so finally we have dy by dx is equal to 5 times x raised to the power 4 minus x raised to the power 5 divided by e raised to the power x. This is our final derivative of given function. Okay, now let us take question number 2. Let us take question number 2. Find derivative of function y is equal to log x upon suppose here it is a raised to the power x. Okay, log x upon a raised to the power x. So in this case, how to write derivative, we will see. Write the answer and right here let u is equal to log x and v is equal to a raised to the power x. Okay, is equal to a raised to the power x. So our function y, it becomes u upon v, and therefore the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to as a rule of differentiation we have it is v into derivative of v with respect to x, v into derivative of u with respect to x plus, again here it is minus sign, minus 1 minute, I have to check about now, a minus sign, okay, there must be a minus sign. Okay, so minus u function as it is derivative of v with respect to x and whole divided by v square. Okay, now let us go. Now let us write the values of these derivatives. Okay, means dy by dx is equal to v function is a raised to the power x into derivative of u function is derivative of log x is 1 upon x minus u function is log x and derivative of v function is a raised to the power x into log a whole divided by v square, means a raised to the power x and its square. Okay, so finally dy by dx, now we divide to the numerator and denominator by a raised to the power x, and what is left is 1 upon x in the numerator, 1 upon x, okay, minus log x into log a to log a divided by a raised to the power x. So this is the derivative of this given function. Now this is the end of our lecture, and thank you for paying attention.